not a YouTuber, just like making videos. And it's been a while since I talked about old Mr. Tommy Sotomayor. Now, hey, don't go flagging my video, you know. Okay, Tommy speaks the truth, you know. What's worse, somebody doing it or actually talking about it? So I'm not, you know, I'm not going to bash Tommy. I'm not going to make any ad hominem attacks, you know. I'm just got a discrepancy against, you know, something he says. Now, I know Tommy got all kind of, you know, clever slogans, so forth, like Hair Hat Hooligan and Madden King, which Madden King is pretty good. I find myself kind of using that. My sister was involved with the Madden King. But, I just want to talk about EuroBlacks and Negropeans. You know, I kind of have like a small problem with this label, you know, he puts on certain blacks, specifically black women, and I'm just going to tell you how it's flawed. I'm like, what is a EuroBlack? What is a Negropean? I'm like, imagine a black person that was born in Europe, born and raised in Europe. The European language is their primary language. You know, and they could be considered a EuroBlack or a Negropean. Or take my cousin. I got an uncle who, when he left the military, you know, he decided to stay in Europe, stay in Germany, Bamberg, Germany. Has a German wife, and I got a, you know, a half German cousin. So you take my cousin, who's born, raised in Germany. You know what I'm saying? Got a black father. You know what I'm saying? White mother, white European mother. So technically, he is a Negropean or a EuroBlack. But I understand what Tommy's doing. He's talking about black people that want to be white. Okay, I get you. You know what I'm saying? They got the weave in their hair, which, if it's long, silky, I'm like, it's, you know, Eskimo women got long, silky hair, or Arabic women, Asian women, island women, so so it ain't just, you know, white women don't have a monopoly on long, straight, silky hair. That's you know, and so forth. I don't think white people have a monopoly on different colored eyes, but you know, it's, but we could say the majority of people who do have you know, eyes other than dark black or Caucasian. So I get them right there. And I guess these people, these hair hat hooligans, want to be Negropeans. Now, in my opinion, you can be, your whole appearance can be black and still be a Negropean. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to alter your physical looks to try to be white. I'm like, going by Tommy's theory, you know what I'm saying? We can say, you know what I'm saying, Chuck Berry and all those guys in the past or whatever, that in the 50s and 60s, they used to straighten and comb their hair. Yeah, they're all Negroblacks, all, you know what I'm saying? I mean, EuroBlacks. Now, going into, you know what I'm saying, black females, I understand that we want them all to go back to wearing afros and wearing natural hair, but when you look at the majority of these studs out here in these dykes, they always, all the ones I've seen wear natural hair, they all got dreadlocks and short buzz fades, little afros and so forth. So why don't we just point at them as the standard and say, hey, you know, look at these studs. You know, if they can wear their hair natural, you can too. You know, I'm not saying all females who wear their hair natural are studs, but females ain't oblivious to it. I can understand it being the 60s or whatever, and females are kind of conditioned to wear their hair a certain way, you know, to go with the maelstrom. But these females have a choice. And as I said before, you can still be a Negropean or, you know, whatever, without having to alter your physical appearance. Just be completely so-called Negropean on the inside, if there is such a thing. But if a black person, you know what I'm saying, wants to be white or whatever, and we're going to label the white people as Europeans, and black people need to go back to their, you know, African roots or whatever, I'm like, Tommy Sotomayor should lead the way, you know. I don't see him wearing, you know, any sort of kind of African garbs, you know, on his show. I don't see him ever supporting the red, black, and green flag. Not saying that he has to, but, and so forth. And also, if we're going to go back to Africa, you know what I'm saying, we all know that, you know what I'm saying, black women who live in more sophisticated societies and cities that have a real good infrastructure, a lot of them wear hair weave. Matter of fact, a lot of the places where females get their hair braided or whatever, get weave put in, are owned by Africans, you know. Go to major cities and you'll see that, the African hair braiding shops. A lot of African women, they wear weave and so forth. So hence, you know what I'm saying, if a black person, as I said, wears hair weave and she's a European, and for her to get back to her African roots, she got to really go deep into Africa. We're talking about topless Africa. And if we see some of these tribal women, you know, a lot of things, they do a lot of things to alter themselves, you know what I'm saying, the piercing, some of them got that lip thing going on. I'm like, there's the Himba tribe, I think I'm saying that right. These females, they do something strange with their hair. It kind of look like dreadlocks, but they put mud clay in it, and then they put, like, you know what I'm saying, this red stuff on their skin, like red mud, so it have this appearance of, you know what I'm saying, having like red skin. So hence you see them altering their appearance, but they're altering their appearance to deal with their environment, because that clay or whatever protects their skin from the sun, even though they're already black, you know. So that's all I want